Hey, hey, welcome to your workout. Coach Christina here. We're gonna be working our hammies and our chest later. Yay! 9 is fine, baby, but before we get to that, we gotta get crack-a-lackin'. So we're gonna start with 16 crisscross squats. So keep your chest up as you hop out, touch the floor, cross. 2, 3, bring those heels down. 4, 5, I don't care if you get all the way to the ground. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, good. And we've got heel walks, about 20 steps. So bring those toes up towards your shins. I'm gonna walk around my box here. Remember, you can just stay in place and do it too. Woo! All right, good. Then we've got 10 side lunge with rotation. So I'm gonna show this to you, wider stance, okay? You're gonna sink back into that right hip. The left hand comes to the ground, look up towards your right fingertips. Other side, so left hip, right hand down, left arm up, side to side, okay? If you need to just come to your ankle, that's fine, okay? Do what feels good to you. Keep going, we're gonna do a couple more. Excellent, all right, then walk out to a push-up. Nice, tall position. You're gonna bend at the waist. Try to keep those legs as straight as you can. Walk out to the push-up and do 6 of these. So always thinking, keeping those legs as straight as you can. If you need to put a little bend in them, that's okay. Lovely. Then we've got 8 tabletop bridges. So for these, you're gonna be, feet are flat, hands are under your shoulders, but you're turned to the side, okay? Not towards your butt, not away from you, but perpendicular basically to your body, all right? Then you're gonna push up into a bridge, let that head come back, look at the ceiling, bring it back down. Squeeze the glutes to help get your hips up into that position. We'll do 8 of these, that's 3. If your arms aren't quite ready for that, you can take it up here and do the same thing. Just control that pelvic tilt, okay? Good. So if your shoulders aren't quite ready to be on the ground to do it, go ahead and elevate your hands. Then we've got 10 dead start swings or chest supported swings, depending upon how you're feeling about this, okay? So chest supported, your bell is gonna be right on that belly button or just above it. Tuck those elbows in nice and tight to the body. You're going to come back into your hip hinge. Nice straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Squeeze the glutes to stand up. Contract those hamstrings. That's getting you into the right kind of hip hinge for your swing. So you can do 10 of those. Or you can try this chest supported, or I'm sorry, dead start swing. So the bell's about 2 feet out in front of you. You're gonna sit back into that hip hinge, okay? Have a slight bend in those knees. Weight is in the heels a little bit. Tilt that bell back so that it's on its edge there a little bit. Then you're gonna hike it back like you're hiking back a football. Stand up, swing. Come back, stop. Up, down, stop. So it works on getting that hike and then using the hamstrings and glutes to power it off of those thighs. 10 total, whichever one you decided to do. Good. All right, hopefully you're feeling warmed up there. If there's anything else you need to do, go ahead and do it now. And then we're gonna get going here. We got a primer to start with. So 2 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 10-second transition, 3 exercises. We got quadruped wrist circles. So these can be done one of 2 ways. You can have both hands with the fingertips facing your knees in that quadruped position and do small circles to the right and then small circles to the left. If you don't like having both hands that way and just want to do one, first time through, go with the left one turned in toward the knees. And at about 15 seconds, we'll change direction. And then the second time through, go ahead and do the right hand facing the knee and the left hand away, okay? Then we've got glute bridge march. So down on the ground, get that low back pressed into the mat, arms out to the side at about 45. You are going to drive up, get that posterior pelvic tilt going, nice tight glute, and then you're going to march. No rush here. Nice, slow and controlled. You are on your heels, okay? And then you're gonna come all the way down to your back, draw that belly button into your spine. Legs are at 90, arms are out, dead bug, opposite hand, opposite leg, total core control. Domination, you can do it. Okay, really dial it in, keep that low back pressed into the mat the whole time, okay? All right, 10-second countdown. We're gonna start with the quadruped wrist circles. So I'm gonna go 1 in, 1 out here. 3, 2, 1. Nice little circles here, you're not going big. I'll tell you when to switch direction. All right, switch. Warm up those wrists a little bit. And 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Glute bridge march. Hairstyle here. Set it up. Bring those buns up. 3, 2, 1. You're on the heel. Keeping the upper body super strong. Belly button to spine. Nice big march. Control it. Turning on the muscles we're gonna be using. Almost there. And 3, 2, 1. Little break and then dead bug. So think about driving that belly button down through your spine. Low back is contact with the floor. Bring the legs up to 90. Arms up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You can have your head up or down, but having your head up should help you keep that low back in the mat a little bit better. But really pay attention to what those legs are doing. Don't let it come closer than 90. Dial it in. This is helping your mind-body connection too. Getting you turned on, get your workout done. In 3, 2, 1. Come on back to that quadruped position. This time the left fingertips are toward the left knee, right are normal, and circle in 3, 2, 1. Small circles, don't be getting crazy here. This is not a normal position for your wrist to be in, so take it easy. Switch direction. Feel the wrist stretching. 3, 2, 1. Glute bridge march. Low back pressed into the mat. Elbows out to the side. Posterior pelvic tilt. Scoop those hips up toward the rib cage. Lift up the butt. And march. Stay on those heels. Should feel your hamstrings stretching here. activating. Nice and easy, not fast. Almost there, 10 seconds. Squeeze those glutes, keep those hips up. 3, 2, 1, and dead bug. Again, press that low back into the mat. 90 on those legs, arms straight up. 3, 2, 1. If you cannot keep your low back on the mat, moving both the arms and the legs, keep the arms stationary and just move the legs. Totally fine. See, now I'm all goofed up. Gotta dial it in. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. All right. We are going to go into 9 is fine. So each one of these exercises, you are going to be doing 9 reps, okay? Some of them are right, left. I will let you know which ones those are. You've got 14 minutes on the clock. Now this is not an AMRAP because I don't want you going as fast as possible through some of these exercises. I want you dialed in, paying attention, turning it on, okay? So we're gonna start off with the eccentric RDL or Romanian deadlift. So how is that different from our normal RDL? Well, I want you to focus on the eccentric portion of that movement. So we're gonna do nice and slow on the way down. So RDLs, I always start up top, bell and hang. I'm gonna screw those shoulder blades in to the socket, okay? Think about activating my lats, tucking them down into my back pockets, okay? So now I have this nice proud chest. I've got my feet just hip width apart, maybe a little wider. You figure out what works for you. You're going to push back into your hip hinge. 3, 2, 1, come up. 3, 2, 1, come up. Okay? You see my coming up is contracting my hamstrings and glutes. At the top, I squeeze my glutes, squeeze my core, so I've got a nice straight line, top of my head all the way down to those heels, okay? Nice and easy, all right? If you really have any back pain when you're doing your RDL, first try activating your core more. Think belly button to spine, really turn that on. But if you continue to have a little pull there in the low back, go to a lighter weight. You can also do them with no weight, just practice that motion, coming back into the hinge and back up again, okay? Then we've got blast off push-ups. So blast off push-up is just a way to make these a little bit more dynamic. So you're gonna start with your knees a little bit wider apart than normal for your quadruped position, okay? You're gonna push back, kind of into a bear squat, all right? Then you're gonna push forward, push up, come back. Push forward, push up, come back. It is explosive, so control it by tightening your core and tightening your glutes. If you are still working up to your push-up, I'm gonna have you do a tricep press back. So you're gonna come onto your knees, and this is the one time I let you do push-ups on your knees, all right? Embrace it. Tuck those elbows in. You're gonna come down all the way to the ground, push up and back. Pop forward, down, up, and back. Forward, down, up, and back, okay? Then we've got 9 hand-to-hand swings. These are gonna be right, left. In your hand-to-hand swing, I want a nice, relaxed hook grip on that bell. We're never gripping, just hanging out in your hook, right in that line of your knuckles there, okay? This thumb can come around and touch that finger, but we're never gripping, all right? So, nice, relaxed hook grip. We're gonna do these with our hand kind of at the 10 and 2 position, okay? So as the bell comes through, I'm gonna bring it out front, switch hands, bring it through, switch hands, okay? And kind of come with that thumb in as it comes between your legs. Let your torso open up to the side a little bit, that's okay. Just keep it nice and tight through the core, okay? Hamstrings and glutes. Pay attention to where that bell is going. Nice, strong swing, okay? Then we've got tricep dips. So if you can Elevate your hands. You're gonna have them just to the outside of your hips. Walk your feet out. They should be about hip width apart. You are going to drop down using just your triceps. Push it back up again. Really focus on using the triceps, not using your legs at all, okay? You should come down until those upper arms are parallel to the ground. Push it back up, all right? If you want a challenge, you can come out to the heels. This makes it a little less stable, puts a little bit more focus on the tricep, but it also puts more stress on your shoulders. So be aware if it's pulling, if it doesn't feel good, walk those feet back in, okay? If you don't have a box, you can just put those fingertips facing your heels, come here, come down, push up. Okay, kind of like we did in the bridge, you're just not coming all the way up, and you're focusing on lifting with your arms in the back there, okay? It's not as big of a movement, but it certainly will still hit your triceps, okay? And then we've got a single elevated hip thrust. So come on over to your box again, or your chair. Just make sure you have your chair pressed up against a wall if you are doing this at home, okay? You want to have the weight on your heels today, okay? So if you can, dig that single heel in. You're gonna have your arms out to the side at 45. You're gonna have that leg. You can just kind of let it stay how it will naturally. So you can either have it straight or you can just have it bent, but you're gonna thrust those hips up and bring it back down again. So thrust and down, thrust and down. That's almost a wee bit too high for me. Try it here instead. See if that feels better. And you know, figure it out on your box, what feels best to you, okay? But that leg can be bent or straight. It's whatever works better, makes you feel nice and strong. Just remember at the top, your hips should not be higher than your knee. They can line up with your knee. You're gonna do 9 on the right and 9 on the left, all right? And then we've got a deadlift clean Simba press, which I'm just realizing here, this is probably not a good weight for that. So I will show you guys and then I'll probably go get a lighter bell. So a couple weeks ago, I showed you guys a deadlift clean press. So I'm gonna show you that first. If that's where you're comfortable, that's where you're going to stay. If you wanna try the Simba press, you can. It just targets the chest a little bit more than the overhead press does. So you're gonna put that bell between your legs. You're doing kind of like a quick deadlift here. So you're gonna hinge back into the hips, nice straight line from the top of the head to the tailbone. Drop until your hands can grab the handle of the bell. Activate those lats. You're going to clean up from this deadlift. So deadlift it up to a clean, all right? And then press. Okay, that was the Simba. Just doing it normally, you're gonna press right over your head. If you wanna do the Simba press, up and out, like you're presenting baby Simba to the world, okay? Definitely need a lighter weight for that. If you just want to do the regular press, that's totally fine. If that's what you have for weights. The Simba press is just a little bit more challenging than straight up, a little more pack, a little bit delt, so just go a little bit lighter, okay? All right, those are our exercises. We got 14 minutes on the clock. We're gonna start with our 9 eccentric RDLs. Be careful picking that bell up. In 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Up. Tight core. If having this increased time under tension is bothering you, go ahead and go to a regular RDL. That's fine. The bell does not need to get to the ground. Oh, that was 9. All right, then our blast off push-ups. Remember, you got your tricep press back if you need to on that one. Hand-to-hand swings here. And our tricep dips. Tighten that core. And then single leg hip thrusts. Hello, hammies. Wow. Nice and controlled. Whew. And then our deadlift clean press. Again, you can do Simba or regular press here, up to you. Just set up that deadlift right. Really tighten that core, whether that bell is going out in front of you at an angle or it's going straight overhead. Tight glutes here, tight core. Ooh, I kind of like that. Thanks, Bang Bang. Good suggestion. All right, back to the top, eccentric RDL. We're looking to get about 3 to 4 rounds here. Blast off push-ups. So again, starting that bear squat. When you're ready, push it forward, push up. Hand-to-hand swings. 9 at a time. You guys got this. One more, one more. Tricep dips. Notice I'm not rushing, setting up each exercise. Do not rush through those tricep dips, guys. Take your time, feel them. It's not about getting it done fast, it's about getting it done right. Deadlift clean. Simba, I think I can do it safely with my blue. But again, pay attention to how your core feels when that bell is out in front of you or up over your head, okay? You gotta feel tight and strong. Don't rush. Okay, if you hear a little pop on that one, right? Oh. All right, eccentric RDL. Got just over 6 minutes left. You guys are doing fabulous. Eccentric movement is a great way to make a lighter weight feel heavier. Time under tension. Arms are nice and relaxed, shoulders are active, okay? Last up, push-up. One more. Whoo! Tricep dips. Whoo, whatever speed you're on, wherever you're at, you guys are doing awesome. Dial it in. Whoo. 4 minutes. Having that heel on the bench is going to put a little bit more focus into those hammies instead of having your toe on there. I feel it. Yeah, strong legs, baby. Woo, deadlift, clean press. It's all discombobulated here. Set up my deadlift every time. No risking my back here. Set down every time. Core is tight. Use those legs to power the clean. Don't be looking up at that bell. Keep the gaze forward. Yes. Whew. All right, 2.5 minutes. Just keep on keeping on.
You can't measure success. Sometimes more is better than less. You can't measure success. Sometimes more is better than less.
2 minutes. Come on, keep going. Don't stop. You got this.
Not yours, it's mine. This one's mine. Not yours, it's mine.
Fight for that rep. You got it. 90 seconds. Trying really hard not to rock back onto my heels in that hand-to-hand swing. It's a habit. Gotta break it. You want those feet flat. Really let the hamstrings and glutes work their magic there. Twenty-five seconds. Three, 2, 1. I gotta finish, so I'm gonna be lopsided. Raise with control, lower with control. Whew. All right, I'm just gonna do these because I'm almost there, right? They don't take that long, so sorry. All right, 4 rounds. I get a little OCD about that kind of stuff. I was so close, right? All right, whoo, mama. All right, little finisher here for y'all today. Total core. Coach Michelle M put this one in her workout last week. And I got done, I was like, yes, that hit my core. So wanted to pay tribute to her lovely programming and brought it back for you guys this week. So 3 rounds, 30 seconds of work, 10-second transition, bicycles, double leg lowers, kettlebell, bent arm, pull over. So bicycles. Notice when you lay down, most people will have a little space underneath their low back. Get rid of it. Belly button to spine, hip bone to rib cage, whatever it takes, nothing's getting under there, okay? Then we bring the legs up to 90, fingertips to the back of the head or right behind the ears. We never wrench on the head, okay? They're just there to support it gently. Opposite knee to opposite elbow, full extension. Opposite knee opposite elbow, full extension. I do not bring my knees all the way up here because I think I get more tension in my core if I stop at 90, but that's me. If you like to bring them all the way up, by all means, bring them all up. Just make sure you're being intentional. Double leg lowers, hands are either next to the butt or behind the head again, up to you, wherever you'd like it to be. You're gonna start with both legs up. The pants aren't even. Bring them both down, keeping that low back contact. You only come as low as you can maintain that contact. If you lose it, it's time to come back up. If you cannot keep the low back contact doing a double, then we do a single, okay? And then last but not least, we've got the bent arm pull over. So you can start with the bell on your chest, bring it up over your head. It's going to land right above your crown, okay? Push that low back into the mat again. Super tight core here. It's braced, it's active. You're still breathing, but I'm still tight, okay? You're gonna slip your thumbs under the horns, okay? Get a nice strong grip on those handles. Arms stay at 90. They stay parallel as you pull them up, all the way to the belly button, all the way back overhead. Super tight core. Okay, breathing through that bracing, all right? All right, kids. Lock and load, dial it up, we got this. We're gonna do 9 this time, 30, 10, 10-second countdown, starting with your bicycles. And I'll probably sing the bicycle song because that's what I do. In 3, 2, 1, go! I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. Come on. Push that low back into the floor. Every single rep. It does not come up. Dial it in. You got it. Long extension on that leg. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Take a little break. Double leg lowers. If you want to hold that bell above your head here for support, you can do that too. In 3, 2, 1. That makes it easier for you to do too. Sometimes you need a little bit heavier bell for this. Otherwise, hands are next to the hips. Ay, ay, ay. Total control. Everything is done with a purpose. Down and up. 3, 2, 1. Bent arm pullover. Yes, it feels much as it did last week. Holy cannolis. All right, 3, 2, 1. Low back press to the mat. Elbows at 90. No chicken wings. Come on, use that core. Brace it like someone's gonna punch you right in the gut. Well, you're strong, you got abs of steel, man. You're not scared. Come on. You know you have that core. You've been working out with me, you've been doing kettlebell. It is there. You just gotta turn it on. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Bicycles. See, I'm not making you get up at least. Ah, bicycles. 3, 2, 1. You can tell the difference between core exercises that you are dialing in and you're paying attention and when you're just phoning it in and just going through the motions, okay? There's a huge difference between control. Control is hard. Control burns. Come on, you want that control. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Double leg lowers coming up. Remember, you can always go to a single. 3, 2, 1. Oh. So if you start to feel it slipping, you can't keep that low back down anymore, go to a single. I gotta do it, I can't do it. It's okay. I'm listening to my body. This is still super challenging.
But there ain't nobody stopping us. We got
You need to take a break, take a break. If you're new, your core has to build up to this. 3, 2, 1. It's like it remembers it from last week. All right, pull over. Low back pressed into the mat. 3, 2, 1, go. Three, 2, 1. All right, one more time through. You got this. Bicycles. Oh, Nelly. 3, 2, 1. Come on. Tough. You got this. Don't pull on your neck. Breathe. I know it's getting hard. You can do it. Your core will recover quickly. Three, 2, 1. Pull those legs in for just a second. We got 2 more exercises. Double leg lowers in 3, 2, 1. Go. Can't do it anymore. Go into singles. You're losing that contact of your low back. You've got to make an adjustment. Oh, I thought that said 4 and it said 14. Woo! Come on. 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees in just for a sec. Feet flat, low back press to the mat. This is it, last exercise. 3, 2, 1, pull. Use your breath to help, exhale. That low back is married to the floor. Almost there. Watch your nagi there, control that bell. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh, let me crawl over to my computer here. Oh. Go ahead and lay on your tummies. And if you are familiar with Cobra, come on up into a little baby one right now. And then bring that chest back down. Oh, so hands just out a little bit in front. Little baby Cobra. Oh, man. Bring that chest down. Hands come under the shoulders. Bring it up to a little bigger Cobra. Bring it down. One more time, push it up. And down. Good. Come on back into child's pose. So put those toes together. Open up the legs, press back into the hips. And then when you're ready, I want you to come forward and make a circle. A little left. And then to the right. Coming forward, pushing back. Good, then just hang out here and look underneath that right armpit. Left armpit. Come on up onto all fours. Let's release that back from all the work it did holding in that RDL and your swings. So exhale into cat. Inhale into cow. Face comes forward, belly comes down. Exhale, belly comes up, shoulders open, head comes down. Inhale, belly down, face forward. Exhale. Inhale. One more on your speed. Excellent. I'm gonna have you guys take that right foot out to the side, turn the toes of the left foot over, sink back. We're gonna do a couple of hip rocks. Other side. My hip was like, yeah, thanks, that's enough of that. Good, then go ahead and take that right leg under the body, left leg comes out for pigeon pose. 3 big breaths. Good, go ahead and switch sides. Good, come back to all fours. And we're gonna do a little thread the needle 5 times. Bring that shoulder all the way down. Reach the left fingertips out. 3 big breaths. Left palm comes back to the ground. Other side, thread the needle. All the way through, bring it on down. Good, press it back up. And then from here, I'm gonna have you come to a seated position. Big ol' breath in, arms up overhead, reach it up tall. Exhale it down. One more time, big ol' breath in, all the way up. Know you're leaving stronger than you showed up. Way to rock. Your 9 is just fine. You guys did an awesome job today, and I will see you soon. Peace out.